Rebecca, you say, is this all women in this art form?
So it's not exclusively women, but it is pretty close to it. The majority of the people who practice it are women, and that was one of the things that I really wanted to focus on in it as well, is this like uniquely female and women-centric and very supportive environment of art. And I ended up getting connected with these women and exploring the world for 4.5 years and really kind of falling in love with the unique form of art and compassion and their love of their animals and their like need to be able to express themselves. And all of that I just feel so intensely as a filmmaker as well. Like I just felt a need to make this film, and they feel a need to be close to their animals and to do this unique form of art, and I wanted to combine it all.
Started grooming and I absolutely fell in love with it, and I've always been very creative and loved art, and I ended up getting a standard poodle and just started dyeing him the moment I got him.
What did Ira think of that?
He absolutely loves it. Any sort of attention is just the world to him, and he just lets you do anything. You can throw him up in the air, put him over your shoulders, and he just thinks that anything you do to him is great.
This is his spa?
Yes, exactly. And the more dye I put on him, I think the more narcissistic he becomes, and the more he just expects everyone to love him and give him attention.
Are your dogs as competitive as you when you get into the in the competition?
Yes, sir. They are very competitive. My dogs are very competitive, and so am I. So that I've thoroughly enjoyed my career of 27 years in dog grooming, and creative is a big part of it.
Right. Do the dogs ever balk at anything that you want to do?
If they don't like it, I'm not going to do it to them. Like my little one, he weighs 5 pounds. I'm gonna be honest. He doesn't really like it. I don't do a lot to him. He's just my cute little dog. But a creative dog has to love the table. Has to love being on the table for hours. My dogs enjoy it. My standard poodles enjoy it, and it's our time together of bonding. Most of the time I can't let my standard poodle in my kitchen, because when he sees a kitchen table, he thinks he needs to jump up on the kitchen table. So therefore, that's how much they love the table.
I mean, the competition dogs are always extreme, right? So they really put a lot of time and energy into developing a concept of the dog, carving it into the fur so that it's 3D and Technicolor and very specific. All of those are amazing. My favorite is actually the little touches that people do on their animals, just for day wear. So if you got a chance to see Kobe, he just has a little bit of rainbow in his hair, and that's kind of the things that I like the most.
A flourish.
A flourish, yeah. A little bit of bedazzling, you know.
They say never follow kids or animals. So what's next?
Well, actually, I produced my first feature last year, which was about 3 little boys called Trey, Mason, Dasan. So I was doing kids and animals simultaneously. No one told me that adage when I started. I kind of wish they had. It was an extreme few years, for sure.